Good, how you guys doing?
Good. Mitch, what's it like to be back here, sleeping in your own bed, back to a
Oh my
comfortable,
gosh.
familiar place, right?
My bed is unreal. It feels good to be back in my bed. It feels good to be back at Hallis. The new facility is amazing. Locker room, everything. It's like a football player's dream, just being back here. And then you come out here, just get ready for practice. I love practicing out here. It's kind of like just hanging out in the woods and just back to work with the boys. So we had a good day off yesterday. Got to rest the bodies, but it's time to go back to work. I thought we had a pretty good day today, and we just got to get back to it. And it's good to be back home at Hallis.
Nagy said you guys had a chat in his office this morning. What was that like?
It was good. He's just talking about like where we're at right now with the offense, how I'm doing, just like checking in, just being on the same page, speaking the same terminology, and just keep progressing and keep getting better and keep getting on the same page. So we're going to continue to have those meetings and just conversations to stay on the same page. And he lets me know where I'm at and where we want to go and how we want to build this offense into what we want it to be.
And where is that? Where are you in the offense?
It's good. We're still progressing, getting better every day. I think we threw a lot at myself in the offense throughout training camp, and whether it's adding more new stuff or pulling back a little bit and keeping it simple, allowing the offense to play fast, allowing me to play fast, and just he just wants me to go out there and be the point guard, distribute the ball to our playmakers, and that's really all I got to do within this offense. Just stay on top of everything, continue to master it, go through it, know what I got to do within my job, and just get the ball to the playmakers.
You mentioned simplifying things the other day.
For sure.
Has that happened yet, or is that more of a big picture thing that you lead into?
It's kind of a big picture thing, and especially when we get closer to game week.
Right.
A lot of the more simpler stuff or the game plan stuff, it's game plan specific for who we're playing. But right now we're going against our defense, and they're doing a lot of different stuff. And so we're trying to get a lot of plays that we have, just get them reps so we're able to watch them on film, correct them, and kind of throw it against the wall and see if it's sticking or not. But we also have our bread and butters, the ones that I feel really comfortable with, the one that coach is comfortable with, the ones where we can call all the time and just go out there and roll and play fast. So you just got to find that balance, and we kind of figured that out through the training camp, and that's just something we got to talk about and stay on the same page with.
He said last week that he'd be comfortable if you didn't throw a pass in a preseason game until it counted for real against the Packers. Are you okay with that too? And are you feeling challenged enough with what you're getting?
Yeah, definitely. We're definitely getting challenged enough. That's not even a question. Just going against our defense every day. And it is what it is. I always want to play in the preseason. I just think it's football to me, but even though it doesn't count, you want to go out there and get the reps. But it's not up to me, and I definitely believe in the big picture, whatever coach believes in, whether he wants me to go out there and do a couple handoffs and come out, I support that. Whether he wants me to go out there, throw it 50 times in a preseason, that's not going to happen, but I'd support that as well. But yeah, it's all about staying healthy and getting ready for the real thing, and it's also getting these other guys a lot of reps and just supporting Chase and Tyler, being in the game mentally and doing whatever he asks us to do. So we trusted the process last year going through the preseason, and I think it worked out for us, and I feel really comfortable where I'm at within the offense, and we're getting challenged every day going against our defense. So things are happening fast, and it's going well and helping our offense progress as well.
That library of plays that you call the bread and butters, the ones that you're comfortable with, do you feel like that there's more of those this year compared to last year?
Definitely, I would just say because we've got a lot more reps in. When you're the second year in the offense, you kind of know what you really like and what has worked from year one going into year two. So the more you rep and play, obviously, the more comfortable you get with it. And we just have a huge library, but we definitely have our go-to plays. And I think there's more of those just because we're able to get more reps over year one to year two. So we just carry those over and continue to get better at the plays. And we got a bunch of new plays that we like as well. So it's just finding that balance, and it helps our offense when I'm playing fast and the receivers are playing fast and the O-line is just getting up and going, and we're just IDing the defense and playing, and everybody's on the same page.
Mitch, at this point, 3 weeks, 2 days, not that anyone's counting, until that first
Everyone's
game.
counting.
Yeah, right? Is there something you hope to improve upon or really nail in those 3 weeks?
Just keeping everyone locked in day by day. Everyone's counting down, but we got to take it day by day and one day at a time, continue to get better, focus on the little things. And we're not game planning yet, and it's hard to look forward ahead, so we just got to make sure we're getting better one day at a time. So even though we're repping plays right now that might not be in for week one, or maybe they will, we got to make sure that we're just treating every single snap like it's game day, treating every single game like it's that, coming out here, competing, pushing each other, taking care of our bodies, and just making sure everyone's locked in, because everybody wants to look ahead, but we got to just continue to take care of the task at hand.
Nagy said that Mukamara and Wims are two of the nicest guys on the team, so it's a little bit strange to see those two going at it. What do you think when you see those two guys?
Yeah, it is what it is. Brothers fight. I don't know what happened, but you don't want it to stall practice or take away from the family atmosphere that we have. And they apologized and got over it quickly, hugs or whatever. So, I mean, it passed over real quick. But brothers fight is what it is. But we're just out there competing and getting better, and they're pushing each other to get better. But you just can't let your frustrations get the best of you. And the guys are going to be out there jawing, and it's a mental game at the same time. But brothers fight, get over it quickly, on to the next step. And not next snap. You can't let it delay practice because we got a lot of reps to get in.
Nagy's talked about how in the last couple practices he's had to get after you guys a little bit in some certain periods where it got sloppy. As the quarterback of the team, when that is going on, how do you respond to that?
Yeah, definitely. It's always a challenge, and we love when coach challenges us because we have a certain standard that we're holding ourselves to as an offense and as a team. And when it's not the standard, you definitely got to speak up and say something, whether it's coach saying something, whether it's me saying something. There's a standard that we expect, and the effort's been there. And for the starters and a lot of guys who aren't getting a lot of reps in the preseason, we're getting more reps in practice, so we expect those reps to be full speed, going at it, making sure we're getting the best out of each play. And when the standard's not there, we got to hold each other accountable, and that's coach getting on us, and we need that. But I think we've done a lot better job from the start of training camp to now. If we have a bad period or a bad play, we're bouncing back the next snap and getting back at the defense the next drill. And you saw in the beginning we were a little sloppy, but I think we bounced back towards the end and had a lot better practice. And it's just one of those things where you got to get on the guys, bring everyone together, and make sure we're getting the most out of each play.
As competitive as camp has been, are you surprised there haven't been more fights like that?
No, we're a family, and at the end of the day, we're just competing, pushing each other to get better. And I think there's always frustrations, but you got to keep the big picture that we're just going against each other and we're trying to make each other better because we're on the same team and we're all going for the common goal. But I think you could see the maturity of the team with the amount of fights you have. Teams that want to fight, they're not there to play football. That's just stalling practice. That's not helping you progress as a team. So we had one today, but it brushed over real quickly because we're here to play football. We're here to get better. We're not here to do that. And at the end of the day, we're a family. We're here for each other. So we can't have that stuff happening.
Mitch, where has Wims grown as a receiver in this offense? And is it a noticeable difference, or is he just getting more opportunities?
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with getting a lot of opportunities. We're putting him at a lot of different spots, and he's learned the whole route tree and the whole concept. So we can pretty much stick him anywhere, inside or out, and let him run the route tree, and he's getting open, making plays. And it's just finding that balance where we're not overloading him with too much, letting him do what he does best and just getting him more opportunities, more touches to allow him to go up and make plays. And I think that's what we're doing.
As a quarterback, do you have a better comfort level or confidence level in him, you know what I'm saying, than you did
Definitely,
as a rookie?
definitely.
Is it noticeable?
Yeah, it all comes down to reps. The more you can get reps with a guy, you just build that chemistry, you build that rapport. And I got a lot with Juice over the last year going into this year. I feel like we're on the same page, and I trust him, and he's going to be in the right spot, right time. And when I throw the ball in his area, he's going to come down with it.
What have you seen with Riley Ridley and how you guys have connected a little bit?
Yeah, I love throwing to Riley. He's very, very savvy. He's like Juice a lot, where he can run the whole route tree. We're putting him in a lot of different spots. And as a rookie and as his first year in this offense, he picked it up really quickly. You could tell he's got a high football IQ. He studies a lot. He's very competitive. He wants it really bad. And you love to see that as a quarterback. He's going to be in the right spot, right time. He gets out of his cuts very well, and he's just smooth. So you just want to put it up in his area and let him go do it. And I'm proud of the way he's picked up this playbook really quickly.
Mitch, now that you've had a couple of weeks of practice with Allen Robinson out here in camp, what has stood out to you about how he's been able to be able to play without the knee really still being a thing?
Yeah, I think I'm not a doctor or nothing, but I mean the more time you have under you kind of, they say a year out coming back from an injury like that, you really get your legs underneath you, get your condition back, and you really feel comfortable getting back to his own self. And that's what we're seeing when he's healthy and he's full go. He could be unstoppable out there. He just put the ball up in his area. He's going to go up and make plays, and I just have a lot of confidence with him out here. Just me and him's chemistry and just being on the same page. I put up in his area. 12 is going to come down with it, and he's looking great out here. He's feeling good, so we just got to keep that going and make sure he's healthy, make sure all the guys are feeling well. And he's pretty much when it's one-on-one, the ball's going to 12, and he's unstoppable when he could go like that. It's been fun to watch.
With David Montgomery and Mike Davis on board this year, do you see any difference in the running game, or would you expect to see any difference in the running game?
No, I expect a lot of gashes, a lot of big plays. The offensive line going to create a lot of holes for them, and they're a very unselfish group, and obviously everybody wants to carry the football and everyone wants to get their touches, and that's going to be the tough thing within this offense. Just making sure the ball's getting spread around, and we're taking what the defense gives us. But Mike and David, they've done a great job picking up this new offense, trusting the guys up front, and just doing what they do best with the ball in their hands. And you're not getting tackled every day at practice, but you've seen the flashes, what Mike can do in the game, and obviously David had a great first preseason game, and you want to see those guys full pads, full go, and just picking up extra yards, mowing guys over, and making guys miss. So they're special with the ball in their hands, and they've done a great job just being unselfish and doing their part within the offense, and that's pass blocking, open up other guys when they're running their routes, learning this new offense, and then just carrying the ball when it's their opportunity. So they're a great addition to this team and the running back room, and they've done an awesome job.
All right, thanks, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
Where's Larry?